Okay, another hot take, listen up. Why have a lot of men today given up? 1. Feminism distorted polarity. Modern feminism encouraged women to act more masculine instead of honoring their true femininity. It's created confusion and competition instead of complementing one another. 2. Social media crushed everybody's confidence. Constant comparison to unrealistic wealth, bodies, lifestyle. This made average men feel invisible and defeated. 3. We've got a loss of masculine purpose. Traditional masculine roles were demonized, but no healthy new models replaced them. Men were told to just be less, but not better. 4. We've got an addiction to escapism. Instead of building resilience, many checked out into gaming, porn, really just endless distractions to avoid the difficulties of personal growth. 5. We've lost brotherhood and mentorship. Men used to grow through challenge and community. Now, most are isolated with no guidance, no standards, no accountability. And finally, no accountability mindset. It's easier to blame feminism, women, or society than to do the hard internal work to actually reclaim your power. Strong men and soft women both lost in this mess. We need to get both back.
At some point, the apps changed the entire landscape. Access expanded, but expectations inflated right along with it. And when short-term attention gets mistaken for long-term commitment, reality eventually corrects that misunderstanding.
Okay, I have a theory on why all the hottest girls are single and nobody's married yet. I figured it out. It's because before, hot women were a rare commodity. Now, everyone is just way too hot. It's easy for girls to get hot, right? And now it's like when you see a desirable, high-value man, they have way too many options. And girls don't have options anymore. And it's so frustrating because it's like, people would kind of date in their lane, if you know what I mean. Before there was like fillers and Botox and hair and cute outfits and spray tans and all that stuff. People would date in their lane. Now, everyone's hot. And no, men can't do any type of like plastic surgery or height surgery or whatever. And with women working and men working equal pay, that's also a rare thing. So, ladies, we need to figure out a way to make men suck again. Sorry, they do suck. That's my point. They do suck. We just need to even out the ratio here. We're too hot. Men need to catch up to us. You know what I mean?
If independence is the standard, then stand on it fully. There's no pressure to pair up when the outcome doesn't make sense. Some people are just better off staying exactly where they are.
You want to know why men over 40 are staying single? I'll tell you why. Because society raised women to be wives to careers, not husbands. And now the men who were once overlooked are watching rebellion unfold and choosing peace over chaos. These ain't excuses. These are the raw, unfiltered reasons men are walking away from modern women, and many of them don't plan on looking back. You better watch this all the way through or keep wondering why that good man ain't calling you back. Let's set the record straight. This ain't about men being bitter. This ain't about men being weak. This is about men getting wise, men getting structure, and men finally realizing what marriage has turned into and what it costs when you choose a woman who ain't built for submission, peace, or purpose. And if you're one of those women thinking, well, maybe he just can't handle a strong woman, sit tight. You're about to find out he didn't lose interest. He gained clarity. First reason, divorce destroys a man's life. Older men have seen it too many times. Good men getting gutted in court. He loses his house, he loses his pension, his legacy, and she walks away with half his world for bringing nothing but attitude to the table. Why would any man jump into a legal system designed to reward rebellion and punish masculinity?
When the equation becomes all risk and no return, the decision gets simple. Build your life, protect your time, and move accordingly. Peace tends to outperform chaos every time.
Let's be honest. Marriage is officially the worst investment a man can make in 2026. We keep asking why men are staying single, but look at the actual cost-benefit analysis. He's expected to be the provider, the protector, and pay every single bill on time. And what does he get in return? A permanent roommate who's grumpy 6 days a week. We've reached a point where men are subsidizing their lifestyle for women who don't even like them. If a man ran his business the way he runs his marriage, he'd be bankrupt in a month. He's putting in 100% of the capital for a 1% return on intimacy if he's lucky. Since when did once a month become the standard for a high-performance partnership? Ladies, we can't demand traditional provision while offering zero traditional peace. Modern women want a CEO husband, but offer the attitude of a disgruntled middle manager. Why would a rational man sign a contract where he loses half his assets if she gets bored? It's not fear of commitment. It's a basic understanding of a bad trait. We've priced ourselves out of the market and we're wondering why the buyers are leaving. If there's no peace, no intimacy, and no financial logic, what exactly is the benefit here?
You hear more about men leaving the country to find wives than you ever do about foreign men coming here looking for one. That imbalance isn't random. It says everything without needing explanation. Markets move toward value, not noise.
Single focus is peace. Which then illuminated why when a woman interrupts a man doing what he's doing, why you guys are so furious and don't pretend you're not. You try to get a grip on it. Not only have we diminished your ability to be productive by interrupting you, we have disrupted your peace. So I've tried to talk to him like, if a man were meditating, you could hear him chanting. Really? Would you walk in on him to say that? Like, imagine that's what he's doing. A man focused, he's in a meditation of fixing the car, repairing the sprinklers, playing a game with his son. He's at peace. Leave him at peace. And if you can't, I'm sorry to interrupt. Be respectful of the impact you're having. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
There are voices out there that actually understand the dynamic. When insight is grounded in reality, it tends to resonate whether people like it or not. Clarity has a way of cutting through the noise.
Women give men a million reasons to look elsewhere. And trust me, it's rarely about looks, it's your attitude that drives him away. You got it twisted. Yeah. You think just because you're beautiful, you're the goddess of the universe and he should just be lucky to breathe your air. Wake up. Beauty is common. Intimacy is a dime a dozen. It's free everywhere. Yeah. If you want to be a prize, you have to offer more than just your body. Because women are so emotional, it don't matter what you did all the way up until the moment she's mad. When she's mad, it don't matter what you did. She'll destroy everything because she didn't get her way in these 5 minutes. Right. This is what women do in relationships. And then they say, happy wife, happy life. That's narcissism to the 1000 degree. Yeah. But women don't think they're narcissists. Here's the hidden truth. Attraction dies where accountability is missing. Yeah. Beauty can't carry disrespect forever. High-value men don't leave because of temptation. They leave because peace disappears and chaos becomes the norm. Standards aren't misogyny, they're self-respect. Yeah. And anyone threatened by that was never built for partnership anyway.
The shift is simple. Men stopped centering everything around external validation. Once that happens, priorities change fast. Peace starts to look better than participation.
I think women today don't understand the concept of settling. When you settle for someone, it's when a man does not meet or a woman does not meet your standards. Standards are minimal requirements. Like on a job, it is the minimum requirements in order to get the job. We've confused the concept of standards and preferences. So only dating men that are 6 feet and higher is not a standard, it's a preference. You don't need a 6-foot man. Or if you're dating a redhead and you prefer a blonde, blondes are preferences, not a standard. You prefer a millionaire and the guy makes 6 figures, being with a millionaire may be your preference. Again, not a standard. So when women say, oh, I had to settle with an average guy, what's wrong with that? What is average anyway anymore? Are we defining average because he doesn't have a huge following on social media? Or he doesn't drive a Lamborghini truck? Our warped understanding of what standards are is what's keeping us single. There are great men out here. You just overlooking them.
What used to be considered basic effort has been rebranded beyond recognition. When the baseline shifts too far, people stop playing the game entirely. Walking away becomes the logical response. If the message landed, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.